Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reading Katy the Candy Cane Fairy by Tim Bugbird, illustrated by Lara Eade. Let's begin. In a gingerbread house on Lantern Lane, decked in red, white and green, lived a singer, Katy Candy Cane, Fairyland's Christmas queen. With her fairy sisters, Crystal and Glow, she worked throughout the year to make their famous festive show and fill each song with cheer. The secret behind the fairies' fame, the music and the sparkle and lights, was extra special candy canes with magical red and white stripes. But then one winter's morning, Glow noticed something weird. Overnight and without warning, the cane stripes had disappeared. The shows were in their planner and rehearsals were nearly through, but with no stripes to create the glamour, what would the fairies do? Crystal said, if we use our brains, how difficult can it be to put on a show without striped canes? Let's give it a go and see. But with no flashes and fizzes or musical magical stuff, and a lack of sparkles and whizzes, it just didn't feel good enough. So the fairies jumped on their motor trike and raced to Holly's cane store. I'm totally out of stripes, Holly said, and I know I can't get any more. I've got canes in gold with sparkly stars, or silver with hearts and dots. I've a few in blue and purple too. Look around, I've got lots, but just one thing I have not got, and that without a doubt is any kind of cane with stripes. I have totally, completely sold out. Katy's poor head was in a spin. Her brain was in a tangle. The fairies had to think again, to see things from a different angle. So they searched their house for their stripiest things, for hats and scarves and socks. They wore them together with stripes on their wings and their stripiest party frocks. But as hard as they tried, things did not improve. Would nothing bring back their sparkling groove? When the day of the Christmas show came round, the fairies had done all they could, but without their canes they feared it was bound to be boring and not any good. Outside, the audience stood in line. They just couldn't wait to get in. The sisters hugged and said, it's time, let's take a deep breath and begin. Alone on the stage, the fairies sang, softly at first and stronger. Slowly they saw the joy they could bring. They didn't need canes any longer. There were no fancy sparkles, music or lights, just the fairies singing their parts. But there was something special that winter's night, a magic that came from their hearts. As they finished their show, the audience cheered. It had been a wonderful night. The fairies bowed, then stepped outside and were met by a magical sight. Candy cane stripes hung shining bright like ribbons from every tree. They filled the sky with twinkling lights as far as the eye could see. Katy could barely believe it. Then from behind a Christmas tree, Judy the garland fairy cried out, "I'm sorry, it's down to me. I wanted the trees to be beautiful and sparkling like your show, so I took your stripes without asking. I've caused such trouble, I know." "What you did was wrong," said Katy, "but you tried to do a good thing, and tonight we've learnt we don't need our canes. True sparkle comes within." Judy joined her friends in one last song as it started gently to snow. The fairies gathered and sang along. This was the best ever Christmas show. Katy's Christmas show was saved by courage, love and caring. And that night every fairy felt the joy that comes from sharing. The end. Thank you for listening to this story. I'll see you next time. Bye.